Arkansas Congressman Steve Womack likes to say he's leading from the front. But when it comes to one of the biggest issues facing families and businesses right now, he's not leading at all. He's riding in the back seat, staying silent. That's not leadership. Let's talk about it. Last week in Pea Ridge, Congressman Womack heard directly from a local business owner about the damage Donald Trump's tariffs are already doing. Sarah Hemler runs the Back Porch Design and Gifts. Most of her flowers come from Colombia and Ecuador. And since Trump's tariffs went into effect, her costs have jumped 20%. And what did Womack say? That it might be another quarter before we know the full impact of the tariffs. And besides, he said, tariffs are the administration's responsibility, not Congress's. Well, that raises two questions. First, do we really have to wait months to see the damage tariffs are causing? And second, is Congress really powerless to act? On that first question, the answer is obvious. Just ask Sarah. Just ask the rest of us who are paying more every day. And the numbers back it up. The Producer Price Index, which tracks wholesale costs that businesses pay, rose 0.9% in July. Normally it ticks up just 0.1 or 0.3%. That kind of 0.9 jump only happens in a crisis, like in 2008 during the energy crisis or during the pandemic. It's a flashing red alarm. But what does Backseat Steve say? Well, let's wait and see. Meanwhile, prices are climbing everywhere. Coffee is up 25% in the last 3 months, even before a new 50% tariff on Brazil kicked in. Olive oil, 2/3 of it comes from Spain and Italy. It's now hit with a 15% tariff. The U.S. wine industry expects a $2 billion loss that will cost 25,000 jobs. Spices from India face a 50% tariff, threatening another 50,000 jobs. And closer to home, Walmart has already warned. Tariffs raise prices. We're seeing it. Pots and pans are up 50%. They've doubled in price. Milk, jeans, everyday stuff for everyday families, more expensive. No wonder 90% of Americans say they're worried about grocery prices. We feel it every time we check out. But Backseat Steve, he's not worried. And here's the thing. When Walmart tightens its belt, Northwest Arkansas feels it first. Jobs are lost. We've seen it before. If Trump and the D.C. Republicans in Congress, like Womack, keep doing nothing, we'll see it again. Lost jobs right here at home. So, what can Congress do? Well, first, stop making things worse. If prices are already climbing, why pass the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill? A bill that cuts food assistance like SNAP, makes the child tax credit harder to get, and hands tax breaks to billionaires while families are struggling at the checkout line. And second, Congress can actually act on tariffs. Lawmakers have the power to set trade policy, to hold hearings, to put pressure on the administration to protect American families and businesses, but that requires leadership. And leadership is exactly what we're not getting from Steve Womack. Because sitting in the back seat while Arkansas families pay more for groceries and businesses struggle to stay afloat, that's not leadership, that's failure. As your congressman, here's what I'll do. I will fight to lower costs for working families, starting with groceries, gas, and everyday essentials. I will work to reform trade policy so it puts Arkansas businesses and consumers first, not last. I'll hold hearings and demand accountability when tariffs drive up prices and cost us jobs. I won't punt. And I will expand support like SNAP and the child tax credit because families shouldn't have to choose between paying the bills and putting food on the table. And I will make sure that billionaires and big corporations are paying taxes. So working families aren't the only ones. That's the kind of leadership our district deserves. Someone in the driver's seat looking out for Arkansas families, not sitting in the back seat waiting and watching while prices go up. Visit robforcongress.com. That's robforcongress.com. Find me on socials, and let's keep fighting for each other.